Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this deck guide video, I will showcase my high legend Budget Aggro Rogue deck that I used to get 11 times multiplier in January. I will also showcase some gameplay with the deck so that you get a good idea of how the deck functions. So Aggro Rogue is doing pretty well right now. The new Darkmoon Races miniset gave it the Nitro Boost Poison. 1 mana, give a minion +2 attack. Corrupt, give your weapon also +2 attack. But all the mainstream Aggro Rogue decks, they are running Secret Passage, they are running Greyheart Sage. Some epic cards that really allow you to just rapidly go through your deck. But when you build a budget deck like this one, this only has 2 rare cards in it, no epic cards whatsoever. How do you replace that ability? You can't just put any card instead of this card. You have to think about how does this affect the deck. How does it affect the deck that it has less draw available? And that is exactly how I built this deck. I'm using Wand Thieves. I've been trying to find the right balance of generation as opposed to card draw, because this deck already has all the card draw tools. How much generation does it need? And I've come to the conclusion that Wand Thief is enough. Combo Discover Mage Spell. Mage spells often give you damage, and that in turn can help you find your win condition. I'm also running 3 copies of weapons. There's 1 hooked scimitar, 2 self-sharpening swords. Usually you would only see 2 weapons in a deck like this, but because I have less draw, so I'm less reliable in getting those weapons, so I'm running 3 copies. And with these sorts of changes, I'm able to make Aggro Rogue work on a budget. I'm using all the budget card draw tools that are available to me. There's Swindle and there's Cutting Class, both are being used in this deck. And one of the things that I really like using in this deck is Penflinger, because Penflinger is an excellent card to activate your combos. You can Penflinger and then you can play Swindle. That moves you the Penflinger right back and you get the combo effect for Swindle. So this also helps me because of the low amount of card draw, but Penflinger is a repeatable combo activator, so I don't have to draw a lot of cards, but I still can activate all the combo effects. All in all, the deck is an aggro deck. You want to go face, with your weapons, you want to go face with your minions, you have a bunch of stealth minions, you have some South Sea deckhands that have a charge in the deck, so you can equip a weapon, you can buff the weapon, you can Nitro Boost Poison, maybe a deckhand goes face, weapon goes face. Sometimes you may need to think whether you want to hit with a self-sharpening sword immediately or whether you want to buff it first and then start swinging. It really depends on whether you think that there's going to be 4 more turns in the game, so that whether the sword is going to last through that all. But yeah, just get your minions on the board, get some weapons going, hit people, win games. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're looking for your self-sharpening sword, you're looking for your stealth 1-drop Spy Mistress Vogan Infiltrator, and then you just go from there. Now, let's go take a look at this Budget Aggro Rogue in action. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my channel and check me out on Twitch, where I live stream Hearthstone. I don't think any of these are something that I could keep. I'm 27,000 EU. Will I get 11 times? Absolutely not. You're not even within the visible range of the 11 times multiplier. On EU historically, the most you have been able to get it has been something like 4,000. And I don't think there are currently that many players. I equipped the sword, but I don't play it yet. We'll see what the Paladin will do. Feels so sad I shared everything for Galagrant Warlock. Oh dear. Scimitar. Well, I'm gonna put a Deadly Poison over here. Get a Mage spell. Brain Freeze. Mask of Cocoon. Mask of Cocoon is not going to hit the Paladin in the face though. Maybe it's a Brain Freeze. Do I play Brain Freeze this turn? Where would I even play it though? Going to Deckhand now. But Deckhand is one of my only ways I have to use Nitro Boost Poison later on. Maybe I'll just go face. Let's see. Is Let's the Demon Hunter tier 1? No, it is barely a 50% deck. I'm playing against Diamond 7 because your MMR is so extremely low. That's why. I'm to do a Toxin Blade here. With the Paladin in the face again. This damage won't be enough, that's my problem. I may need to freeze one of those now to deny some incoming damage. Why is Lifesteal Demon Hunter so good at top legend? It isn't. It truly isn't. Oh, now I will have to sap that. And that's a little sad. Okay, well, I've got to do it. 12, 13, 14, 18. Paladin still needs another 3 damage. Do they have another 3 damage? They might. They can play a taunt minion next turn, probably. Ah, that's gonna suck. But I'm afraid I must do the sap here. I don't know if they find a taunt minion. But if they had a taunt minion, wouldn't they have played it here already? I think they would have. Sap corrupts the nitro boost poison. So I can buff up both the weapon and the minion. So that I can hit face a lot here. Paladin needs a taunt or heal. Do they have one or the other? Both probably. Are they playing top deck card? So they go to 12. As it happens, I have 12 damage right here. So this will actually be a win. That's an intriguing turn of events, I would say.
Justice is mine.
Justice. We. And we. Okay. Maybe I'll give it a try. Let's see. My opponent kept everything. That is never a fun sight. Oof. I don't want to attack with the minion yet. Let's see. Just a moment, it will take me a while to find where the refunds are. So many nitro boost poisons. I do want to corrupt them though. So it's the Vulpera to corrupt the nitro boosts, right? But I'm not swinging yet. Nitro boost over there as well. Let's see how that one's going to work out. Oh, spending that his face to kill a minion. That's nice. Yeah, I'll recheck that so then it will refund you the points. But the fun part over here comes now. Because we're going to pen fling that one. Hey loser! Then we're going to nitro boost my stealth minion. And then we're going to pen fling that one. Hey loser! And then we're going to nitro boost this one again. And then we're going to hit the rogue in the face a little. That turn I planned 2 turns ago. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, but it's a start. The good doctor is in the house. Alright. Teeth penflingers. I could do penflinger, want thief eviscerate. I think I want to. I can do the one thief now too. See if I get any good options here. A frostbolt, or just an apex East blast. 10 apex East blast, right? No, it's the apex East blast for next turn, right? And that over there. And now we just win with the apex East blast next turn. I don't think the rogue has 13 from hand. with 5 mana.
Blood and plunder.
Oh, that was a fun game.
And plunder.
Better be something good.
Pow. Let's go. Justice. Vengeance. Ready to fling some pens if I can find some cheap spells. Will be really useful in the mirror.
Home in the shadows.
My opponent kept everything, and that's a little discomforting, of course. But we'll see how it goes. Have you tried Mosagi Mage? I have not. It is one of the worst decks in this game. It has one redeeming feature, which is that it has one good matchup, and that good matchup is Ramp Paladin. Which is the most popular deck in the game. So, that's something, I guess.
Home in the shadows.
I am Glam. So I can either equip the sword now, or I can fling this down and eviscerate. If I equip the sword, can I do more flinging later on? Am I taking too much damage? 2-cost spell has been played, Nitro Boost poisons are available. I think I do need to equip the sword though. And I need to hit face.
Is mine.
But this has to happen. When is the bandana coming back? I don't know. We'll see. 2 backstabs for that rogue were pretty good. Now there might be too much... there was the Nitro Boost poison. That double backstab is also good in this mirror match. So now I have fallen behind a fair bit. Toxin Blade will make this 0 cost. I'm going to have to give it a try, right? There's 6 damage coming from those minions already. That will already put me down to 10. I still have to just go for it here. Fling the 5-1. And then draw. But I have fallen a bit too much behind. I'm afraid I will not survive this. They trade! That was great news. But will they still have 2-turn lethal? Oh, they probably will. That's already 7 from those. That's like a secret passage or something. So I would have to have lethal set up for next turn. Spectral Delinquent with the Nitro Boost poison is better than having Toxin Blade out there now. So this is the Delinquent. Followed up by Penflinger to the face. Followed up by Nitro Boost poison into the Stealth minion. Followed up by Weapon Swing to the face. Followed up by Sinister Strike, right? Yes. They have 8 damage here. They need another 5 damage. They have 2 cards, but 2 cards can be 8 cards when you're playing against a rogue. I already have lethal here on board, actually. They didn't have it. We take another mirror. Let's just keep the sword. Going to miss it when it rotates. Yeah. It's not aggro. Mulliganed everything. Well, souls or whatever. There must still be tons and tons of healing in the deck. It's by no means certain how easily I can beat them. Now I'm probably going to play Sneaky on 2. That's what this looks like at the moment. I'm holding back the coin a little bit. Let's get some minions on this board and try to hit face. See what sort of tools they have. Might give me some indication on the deck list as well. Like if they use Immolation Aura here. If they use Fell Scream Blast even. No souls have been shuffled, well, no cards have been played, so I don't really have much indication of what this is. Except that it can't be aggro, because aggro would always play some cards. It's gonna be some big heals though, with them Aldrachi. Maybe I can develop the sword later. Just go ham with the scimitar for now. Otherwise I won't have a lot of good opportunities to play the scimitar. Let's see about this Wand Thief first. Fireball. Yeah, we take that. Let's go in with the scimitar. This 3-1 is likely to die, so I will get a 2-drop from that. Then I can play that and Swindle next turn. And swing with the scimitar, and that means that I can then develop the sword. Maybe to a better board. We'll see. There can be so much healing in that deck. They might even pass up on swinging with the Aldrachi this turn though. It's possible, if they have other tools. Try to get a bigger heal a little later. Still so hard to say because I still don't know what the archetype is. They mulliganed everything, so they had kind of a bad opening hand. They could be a silence in the deck, then I don't get the 2-drop. That would mess up my plans a little. Then I rely on the top deck that I get. So Mana Feeder Panther, so it looks like a Soul Demon Hunter. Just a good old Soul Demon Hunter. Yeah, they want bigger. They want bigger heals. 7, 8 damage. I would need another 11 damage. I don't have that. Let's do some cutting classing here. I still don't have that. Five mana. There's going to be a big heal next turn, almost certainly. For 5 mana I can't equip the weapon. And get Deadly Poison and everything out there. No. So this turn it's going to be the Eviscerate to the face. And all of this is going to the face now. Then we'll see how big the heal is. And whether we can pressure the following turn. I mean, they could heal like 10. That's totally possible here. So I need to have plans on healing for damage for a couple of turns.
My blades aren't just for show.
They heal for 7. Okay, 8 damage on the board. They got 14, that's fine. So is this the sword? Or can it just be a dagger? For next turn I have the 10 from hand with the Fireball Eviscerate. This could be Dagger, Deadly Poison, Spectral Delinquent. Because I don't think the game is going to go very long. Then do they have an answer to the Spectral Delinquent? Well, there are many ways for them to answer it. They also need some heals, though. I'll do the Dagger, Deadly Poison, Spectral Delinquent. Let's see, because they kind of want to answer the stealth minion, and then they would want to heal. So ideally they have like second Eldrachi and a Blade Dance. But if they just have the Blade Dance, that takes away the majority of their mana, which means that they probably won't be able to heal. And then I just have lethal with the Fireball Eviscerate and my weapon. So that's why I believe that this sort of 1-2 punch by setting up the minion and the weapon would just prove to be fatal. Which is exactly what happened. But obviously this was a Soul Demon Hunter and they had a really bad hand. So, yeah. Sometimes happens. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.